welcome to my channel, Lady D. So this will be my reading for the new moon that is happening in Scorpio on the 13th, which is the Monday 13th of November at 8:27 p.m. So this is going to be quite an intense new moon. Also over the weekend we've got some things that are building up with the astrology. It's probably not the best, I'm gonna say. We also do have, by the end of the week, we do have a conjunction as well, which I'll go through in this video. So with this new moon that we do have opposition. So we've got the moon, which will be in Scorpio, the same as the sun. We also have Mars, and they're going to be close together. And in fact, the moon will conjunct Mars just after the new moon. So we've got that, plus there's an opposition to those three planets with Uranus in Taurus. We've also got squares happening at the same time. We do have some tries. I said tries are where they work together. So we do have a lot of tries with the sun, the moon. We've got Mercury, Mars, all trying with Neptune. But we have squares. We have the sun, moon, and Mercury, Mars squaring Saturn. Plus we've got Saturn also squaring Uranus too when this new moon is happening as well, and that's actually going to be there for the whole week at that square. We do have some tries with Pluto, which runs from Uranus, and then we're going to have another one here with Venus. Okay, so basically it is going to be a mix of sorts, and it's going to be quite a strong energy. It might even feel a bit strange. I feel like I had the word strange, so it might even feel a bit strange to the energy coming up over the weekend. As it will sort of calm down more towards the end of the week, and then at the end of the week we'll have a conjunction with the sun and Mars. That is going to bring out a boost of ego, or you're going to feel more confident. I just feel like there's a boost of confidence here. It could bring about anger, but I just feel like people are feeling more confident, upright here by the end of next week. It's just going to be a bit intense with this new moon that is happening Monday, and they're leading up to it over the weekend. So we are dealing with Scorpio, and we are dealing with Pisces energy. We got a lot of water in with this new moon. So we are dealing with manipulation. There's going to be like unexpected things. If there's an ending, it's coming up with Pluto. So there is, like I said, an ending that does occur. It's actually not going to be a bad thing, because we've got those tries with Venus and Uranus. So there's a bit unexpected ending, but your tries are good, so it'd be a good thing. The same with love or money. It's going to be a positive thing. There could be a bit of delusion, and again, if there is, it's going to be more of your positive things, or people just wanting to look through the rose-colored glasses because they want to avoid certain situations that are happening around them. That's bring up that. And then we've got these squares. Sort of be careful what you say with Mercury squaring with Saturn. And Saturn is like it's stronger now. I don't know if you felt it this week when it went direct. It is strong, and as I said in my live this week, there's a lot of seeing. I know astrologers, or not astrologers, they're not astrologers, mediums that I follow in Australia, and there was one particularly that was well known in a certain area. Has a lot of big following, and they had put up that Saturn moving direct was a good thing, because everything you work hard to do is finally going to come true. You're going to have all this good energy come about. That is not correct. Saturn is problems. It is not the planet that gives you presents. That is more Jupiter. So in Jupiter, we're going direct at the end of the year on the 31st of December. So with Saturn, I was like myself, I've got Saturn right near my sun, because I'm at the last bit of Aquarius, and it's moved right back to 0 Pisces, to that right at the beginning of that Pisces. So if you've got your sun, if your birthday is at the end of Aquarius, or if it's the beginning of Pisces, you would have felt it the most. And I've had a few problems here and there this week, technical glitches, and just things that have popped up So it's more of a pragmatic planet than it is giving you presents. They say it teaches you and gives you wisdom, but it's causing problems and restriction on you. So just be careful what you say, because we do have that Mercury squaring that Saturn, and it could be like some unexpected things that come out at play. You probably don't know what's going to come up this week. It's going to be very unexpected, and it could feel like the world is sort of too much and we want to escape the world. That could be some of the energy coming in, because we've got dealing with this water energy, especially when we've got Pisces in the mix here, because Pisceans with that star sign, it is about escape. It is about escaping. What I've got in my notes too, I've got that, manipulation that's coming up here, unexpected. It could be like war aspects coming up. Mars is actually quite strong in Scorpio because it is another ruling planet of Mars, and through Scorpio there's also a bit of jealousy here, so there could be a bit of jealousy coming up, and I feel like people are really going to want those evil eye and protection, looking at protection. There even could be a sense of like spirituality and what you believe in, and but I keep hearing protection, like the evil eye. So I feel like people are going to be putting on like, or finding evil eyes or things about protection, or warding off things that are not great. Confusion, I've got here, battle of egos, it's coming up. Truth coming out, like truth telling. To a battle of religion, so what's happening in Middle East probably not going to stop. Who's right? And that's the thing with religion. I mean, I'm not a religious person. I don't really follow or believe in a religion. I look at too much of the history of things, but there's a thing of, everyone thinks that what they believe in their religion is right, and this is, at the moment, this is battle that's coming up. It's probably might intensify or get a bit worse, so we might see something else pop up somewhere else in the world about territories or taking over territories. It's just going to be unexpected, unexpected twists. So it's going to be like, where does logic or where does loyalties lie? There's going to be thinking about loyalties here. There's so much Scorpio energy, and it's fixed energy as well, with the Sun, the Moon, and Mars in Scorpio, which is a fixed sign. So, and Scorpio is about loyalty. Scorpio is very loyal to their friends and family. Bad to enemies, but very loyal to friends and family. So it is going to be about loyalty is going to come up with this new moon. So jealousy, things not mixing well. I just think oil or water. So I just feel like things aren't mixing well. Pressure of the world, like too much, they said. I just feel like it's going to be a lot of like self-care, take care of yourself, do things that make you happy, avoid ego, people with like big egos or big personalities, the inflamed ego with coming up here with the Mars conjunct Sun at the end of the week, but it's also very close here while at this new moon too that's coming up. There is an aspect also to Venus here too. So there's an aspect to Venus, unexpected stuff here coming out with finances and money, or people trying to make ends meet and trying to avoid certain situations, trying to keep a cool on things as well. Okay. Just be careful what you say to others, and also written communication as well. Sometimes if you're typing something out and it doesn't sound great, or you think someone's going to take it the wrong way, maybe it's best just to give them a call and just try and tell them in the nicest way, or whatever it is, to try to avoid a bit of conflict there. It is going to be, I feel, very hectic of a weekend. That's what I feel. I had another astrologer actually two put warnings out to people, and I just feel I didn't get a good energy, good feeling about it at all, because we're dealing with that Scorpio, which is the stinger, but that also loyalty, something like religion, also with that stuff with Pisces coming in here, and then we've got the unexpected world with Uranus in the Earth sign Taurus. There could be things coming up again with money and finances too. That's coming up as well. Like keep on getting ego being inflated, like puffed up. So there's a battle of ego that's coming up here with this as well. Even though we've got Mercury in Sag, it is having that square Mercury in Sag, you know, is quite a good thing because Sagittarius are they're good talkers. I like, they're storytellers. So it could be people telling lies, or being able to manipulate things in a different way. With that Scorpio energy mixing in here with the going into that square with Saturn, with Pisces. So it could be also a lot of victim with that square with Saturn here in Pisces. Victim mode big time. People are going to be like, oh, I'm not to blame, I'm the victim here. Everyone's going to think they're victims, or not everyone, certain people. And especially if you're in these star signs, especially if you've got like your sun or planets in these in Scorpio or in Pisces or even in Taurus, it is going to probably affect you guys the most. People who don't will be able to get around it. So with these things too, it is more intensify if it's around you. Like for instance with me, even though my sun sign is in Aquarius, because at the end, and they've got that Saturn right close to my sun, it probably is going to affect me in some way. So probably myself, I need to be careful what I even say to people. And yeah, so probably will, because it will be squaring my sun too, my natal sun with these other planets. So just take care. Let's do some cards. See what cards am I going to do? What cards am I going to do? Okay, I'm going to do these cards here. Sending out to me. Let's just do some cards quickly. See what's coming up here with this energy that's coming up. Things on my way. I just feel like it's a bit of a tug of war as well. It's coming up here. Bit of a tug of war. People wanting people to blame. People trying to make sense of everything. Even though nothing really makes sense. Too. I just feel like try and just do self-care things and just try to make yourself happy. Do things that are going to make you happy and put yourself in your own little bubble, your own little world. Like that's the best thing that you could probably do for this new moon that's coming up here. Okay. Getting the same cards that I've gotten before when I've used these cards. Okay, I feel like there is an aspect of people looking back at the past, at the world. People are wanting things to be wanting change, but they're also scared of change. That's what I feel like. And it is going to be a sense of like, I've got a fox here, and the fox is, you know, sly fox. So there is an aspect of just be careful of who's around and what people's motivations are and what their motives are. I feel like try and be around people who are like-minded, who you pretty much want to say wavelength, to try and play it safe. It is about, there isn't going to be an aspect of caring for people and being there for them when they fall or when they really need your help and guidance, being there for them. There's also an aspect of like coldness here. So it could be like people giving you the cold shoulder, people being quite cold. I keep on hearing manipulating at play too. I feel like this is also like a trigger about, this is going to create a trigger of something with this moon, this transit coming up. We've got here the peacock, so it is about a battle of egos. There is a sense of spiritual, like really try and get messages from, I guess, like spirit, or being more intuitive, just being more aware of energies. You might be more heightened in the energies that are around too, that's coming up. But people are scared of change. Like here we've got the butterfly, but it's like she's kind of like hiding from the butterfly. So it's like sort of standing back from change, or you're hiding from change coming in here, but at the same time you can't help but this change has to happen. There has to be change, and part of it's not about being scared. It is about facing fears. There could be an aspect of fears coming up, because also with Scorpio we are dealing with fear too. So it could be an aspect of really facing certain fears that you have too, but also people aren't going to listen to you when you're trying to tell people things, or trying to You know, you can try and tell someone till they're blue in the face. If they're not going to listen to you, they're not going to listen to you. So it is going to be about, if they're not going to listen to you, let it go. I feel like people are looking at possible dreams or possible futures, and like daydreaming is going to be really big. That's going to come up with it as well. Well, daydreaming, I feel like it's sort of daydreaming what you really want. But there's also an aspect of that, of hiding with that too. People like wishing, you know, wishing for certain things to end as well in their lives. But I said if the ending's going to come up, it will be a good ending, but it's there are more tries with that Pluto as well. But I do feel like it is connected to a lot of it will be connected to spiritual or religious beliefs that are going to come up with things. So again, try not to get in arguments about religion or spiritual beliefs. Sometimes it's, you know, let people believe what they want to believe, and sometimes it can be hard too. So it's going to be, I just feel like it's very complicated, even with cards. There's cards here, there's a lot of cards here that feels like to me very icy and cold, but slight, but yet there's a slight opportunity or slight that good things are trying to come through. There is a sense of nurturing here as well. So it is going to be a mixture of things that are going to coming up with this new moon. I will just get channel, and then we'll do 3 cards. Okay, let's have a look here. So this new moon is going to be unexpected. There's going to be territories that's going to be taken over. While some of you are going to be worried and be in fear. For others, it is just going to be a normal day. When people are in fear, for what are you in fear of? The world is in a state where we cannot go back, but just move forward. And what will be, and it is something you just have to remember. For you know you are all safe, or you are in your home, so that is going to be okay. And fear is just fear of the unknown and fear of the unexpected. But the unexpected can also bring out new opportunities and good things to come of it as well. Even though the depths of the bad and the sorrow comes from the loss that we have all lost, but then we all move on to bigger and brighter things. And those things could not happen if the bad things did not happen in the beginning. So you all see your fearful of nothing, and fear will slowly disappear. Just be brave, be strong. Know that you walk on your own path, and your own path alone is your own spiritual path, your own spiritual awakening. For let the others sleep, and you be your truth in yourself. Okay, let's do these cards here. I'm going to do 3 of them. Here. First summer day, we get like summer days and then get back to cold again, so we're having really weird weather here. So it seems to be a nice day today. I'm wearing a dress, not a jumper. Okay, what have we got here? Card number 1 here. This card has a lot of hopes, it has a lot of dreams in it. It's very warm and fuzzy. It's like also a card of innocence, like innocence of a child, going back to your childhood. There is a big a wish here, or wanting things to be fulfilled, and I feel like there's a lot of like love and cherishedness that you're wanting to bring into your life this week. You are also very happy. It's about also self-worth, knowing your own worth, knowing how you are valued by others, and you need to value yourself. I also feel like this is about peace and self-love, also with this card too. That's a very good card that I feel like. Unless you're blushing too, so it could be that something's happening and it's making you blush as well with that card. Card number 2, which is this card here. This card, you're doing a lot of cleaning up this week. You're cleaning up the trash, what doesn't really fit with you anymore. It's like you need to be clean up around your house, your home, your life, even your work. You're really motivated, you're on the move, nothing's stopping you. You've got a lot of patience, you are getting ready for the new year and Christmas. There's also a blame game going on around you, like who's to blame. I feel like you just got to try and work that out. There is a sense of you stretching and going further, and you're really wanting to Like, you want new things to come. You're sick of things being dull, and you're trying to change up your life and trying to change up what you're doing to make it a more of a positive, positive place, I feel. Okay, card number 3, which is this card here. You're waiting on a message for this card. There's a message coming in, you're waiting for something to open up, you're waiting for new beginnings, you're waiting for the change to happen, you're waiting for like magical, some like sort of magic and like things coming into your life. Perhaps you're waiting for Christmas. You want to be in good spirits, you want to hear good things, you're very open, you're being true to yourself, but you're a bit guarded still. There's something about you that's a little bit guarded this week, and you are really trying to be more open with things. But I just feel like this message that you're waiting on is going to bring, I feel like there's a good message that you're waiting on. It is going to bring some good hopes and some good things that are going to come in once you get that message. It could be a sign, it could even be waiting for a sign as well with that. So that's that. So yes, I am doing more live, so I'll be doing it I've committed to myself every fortnight to doing a live. So I think next one I'll do Wednesday or Wednesday, Thursday. I'll be going to be the nights that I do it as well. So make sure that you subscribe so you get the notification when I will be going live. It probably will be 7:30 Sydney time when I do it, and it'll be for an hour that I do the lives. I have still also got availabilities at the shop. If you go to the Crystal Shop, or you just Google the Crystal Shop Camden, you'll be able to find the availability there and be able to book for readings. And I think that's about it for me as well. Is there anything? Yes, that's about it. Okay, so thank you for your likes, shares, and your comments, and I will see you for my next video. So bye for now.